Welcome back to the Black Light Podcast. DUO here with another live reaction. Let's go. We got a lot to react to today. This is one of the first 2-hour balloon pop shows we've had in a long time. I promise you won't be disappointed. The women showed up and showed out. A lot of good-looking women, but a lot of delusion. There were some fellas that the women found a lot of interest in also. So the women should get a lot out of this. The men should get a lot out of this also. So let's have a good show. We're going to come back here and react to a woman who has a child and is trying to walk around with a celibacy ring. On Kendra G's show tomorrow if we sponsor today's show. So you definitely want to sponsor today's show so we can get back here tomorrow for Kendra G. Let's have a good show. Much love. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the platform. That tells YouTube that you rock with the content and you want to keep seeing it, okay? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, okay? Let's go ahead and get ready for the show, man. I'm here. DUO at your service, baby. Good evening. Good evening. Let's get the week started off right. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Hit the like button on your way into the room. Drop those locations. We're in the building, man. Who knows how long this show got us? 2 hours worth of content. A lot to cover. Support the show so we can come back here and react to Kendra G tomorrow. Let's get it.
My dog died alone.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hit the like button on your way into the room. We're probably gonna wait about 4 more minutes, then we're gonna get going. Let some people get into the room. Kind of an unexpected show because we didn't make gold last show, so sort of an unexpected show. But we're here. We're here. I'm gonna damn near restart the intro music. I want to wait a little bit. I don't think I wait enough. I don't wait for our people, especially considering that we have all of the everything going on, shadow banning, all type of stuff. I personally feel we're the most banned channel in all of YouTube. And that's not even exaggerating. Do you guys' best to hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. I think we lost 100, they unsubscribed 100 people last month. So make sure that you guys are checking to see if you guys are still subscribed to the channel. And if you're not, just support this. This helps the channel grow. Matter of fact, I want to pause the music for this. I have to. Yeah, as we wait this last 2 minutes, I definitely want to definitely do this because sometimes I see it in my comment section. I see people who are telling me that they would subscribe if I do this or if I do that or if I stop reacting to this or if I stop reacting to that, but they show up to the channel every day and consume the content every day. You're a fan of the show, but because of something that you want me to change about the show, you don't subscribe. I want to tell you people, I don't care if you guys subscribe to the channel or not. I personally don't. You are the biggest imposter of the platform. We don't need you. We never did. You people who just show up every day and I don't follow another man. It's that's not what it's about. Especially if you don't donate or anything. That's a free way you can help the channel grow and we can all do better and become a more successful channel just by hitting the subscribe button. And now that my demographics are telling me that we got people who've been here for years and just won't hit the subscribe button, I'm here to tell you I wouldn't care if you are even our highest donor. We do not need you. What a petty, juvenile thing to do when you can easily just go to another platform and watch the content where you want to subscribe and you want to support. It's mad toxic. This is that stuff about like trying to support black people and being a part of things with black people that is so difficult. Black people will show up to your platform week after week, month after month, knowing that they're not going to hit the subscribe button, like button, coming to get a laugh, coming to get information, want to hear a woman get checked, but you can't even support by hitting a button. Sad case. Sad case. And I've been watching that in my demographic for the longest. I'm like, man, I got to address these people because they come here, they sit, they watch the show, and they just don't support. It's why I work. Some of it's YouTube. Some of it is just some people just come here and they're just here. They're just here. So again, and if you don't do this, I'm certainly not talking to you. This isn't to hit. This isn't just to AK everybody, hoping that I get the right one. If you know who you are. What's good, Jacob? Y'all ready to get into the show? We got a lot of archetypes to cover. We hit goal. We make $100 in the cash app. We come back here and react to Kendra G tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing show. This woman actually had a really good body. Like she worked out every damn day, but she was crazy to be thinking some of the things that she was thinking. We got 3 other archetypes to go with it. All right. Oh yeah, certainly haters. We got people who show up to the show. They're mad at me, but they can't stop watching. Kind of like Kendra G. Like Kendra G claims that I'm like stealing from her and all this other stuff, but you can't stop watching the show. My talking points are coming through your hyena vocal cords. Much love, Rainbow Kid. All the people who have been subscribed, and you know you haven't been unsubscribed by the system and all this. I'm not talking to you guys. There are people who come to the show, and even if you've been unsubscribed and you don't know, I'm not even talking to you. Like if you subscribed and the system unsubscribed you, I'm not even talking to you. But there are plenty of people who come here. They have no intention on subscribing. They're just watching the show daily, and it's like, God damn. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get into this really interesting show. This is going to be a conversation This is going to really be interesting for the men who might be thinking about having kids, or men who have had illegitimate children in the wrong place, men who have considered stepfather, anybody who's thinking about considering becoming a stepfather. This show is a cautionary tale in so many ways. It shows that the single mother is so far removed from logic. It's the reason why in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, women were able to secure stepfathers a lot easier than today's day. It's because I don't believe that single mothers of today's day understand that when you've had a kid outside of wedlock, that diminishes your dating value. Therefore, your tone and your bravado probably needs to drop, and you need to start being humble, where you once probably thought all possibilities were open for you. So we're going to get into it. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's spin the clip.
Or find love.
What in the world is going on here? I didn't want to pause so soon. I wanted to get through the intro, but what the hell is going on? Is that a thong? Okay, let's continue. They not busted, but
We are shooting. No recording, please. Everybody good? Yeah. All right. Thank you. That's it. Have fun.
We're here with our next contestant. What's your name?
How you doing? I'm Katie.
Katie, nice to meet you. I'm Kristen.
Nice to meet you, Kristen.
So you came out tonight. What brought you out to this experience?
wall edition.
Yeah, I love the pop the balloon concept. I'm looking for a feminine woman, somebody not too much baggage, and somebody open-minded. I own an adult service, so I need someone that's okay to be around women.
Wow.
So yeah.
So you're looking for a very special and unique lady tonight.
Yeah, very
I
unique.
really do hope that you find that. Good luck out there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Love Mountain Edition. I'm your host, Deshae Shelton. And with me, I have a beautiful lineup of single ladies. Hi, ladies. Ooh, y'all look good. They don't know what they're in for. Okay, let's bring in our single gentlemen. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you
up,
giving them
man?
your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hey, ladies. I'm 29. My name is KD. Everybody call me Breakfast Boss. I'm a director of events for Naked Breakfast. It's a naked private chef service. So I work in the adult space.
It's a naked.
Private chef service.
Okay.
I'm the owner. I'm not the chef.
Okay. And what are some green flags in dating you?
I love open-mindedness, just because I do work around a lot of women. So I kind of need girls to be like girls. Communication, expressing yourself when it comes to like your emotions, and someone that's at peace.
But some green flags.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Like, what's going on out here? You guys are ordering naked chefs. Like, maybe that's the side of being wealthy I don't know anything about. They're like, you need a naked chef? Hit me up. It's like, what is that? What even is that? But, hey, I hope you're getting money, man. Edwin says he speaks bird. It's like, let's continue.
Flags in dating you.
Oh, dating me.
What are they getting when they're dating you?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm spontaneous. I like to have fun. I'm adventurous. I go against the grain. I'm going to motivate you. Whatever you wanted to do, I'm going to make you add a little twist to it. You know what I mean? Hence my businesses that I run. I'm loyal. I'm riding with you. What was that?
You're edgy.
Explain.
You said you go against the grain. You're adventurous.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very, very simple when it comes to like how I am, but I do like to do things in my life that are like edgy. I wouldn't say I'm edgy. I'm very easy to read, if that's what you're going off of. I got a pattern, So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a plus being with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna compliment you.
Okay. And what is your love path?
My love path is devoted climber.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped.
Okay.
Can you give them your name,
What's
your
up,
age,
Peter?
and your occupation?
My name is Jackie. I
doing,
am
Jackie?
39, and I'm a personal trainer, and I drive forklifts.
Okay, Jackie, and why did you pop?
I didn't even notice.
It's the age for me. If I would have just stayed a little longer, but it's the age. I mean, it sounds like you got your stuff together.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I should have just waited a little longer. But it's the age for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want your balloon back?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
sorry.
All right. Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
Sure. India, I am an entrepreneur, financial advisor, and my age is 42. So that's why I popped it, because you're just a baby. You are attractive. You got it
Appreciate
going
it.
on. You ain't going to have no problem finding somebody. But if I was younger, yes. But unfortunately, I'm not. So,
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Gabby, and I'm 24, and I am a real estate agent. And the reason why I popped was because you're a little too short for me,
Okay. All right.
but you look good.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Is he your type besides his age?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
She said I was short. It sounded like too. She was saying.
Besides his height, yes.
Yeah.
Anytime a woman like rejects a guy, but she's still acting like she like sort of wants to sleep with him, I automatically just assume she's a 304. Like just write it off.
He's just a little too short for me.
Okay, is Gabby your type?
Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, she has a nice aesthetic going on.
Is he your type?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
What makes him your type?
How he carries himself, and the fact that you're very driven. I like the fact that you like peace because I do too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, I like how you dress.
And his eye contact. Look at his
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's giving like a I want to come to her and tell her all my problems for the day. You know what I mean? It's just I feel comfortable, you know.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, she's attractive. She looks
Thank
good.
you.
Okay. Now, is he your type?
No, he's not my type.
What makes him not your type?
The height for me, maybe a little more physique.
Okay. Okay.
But like I said, I do like some of the traits with the business minded, and then also he said motivating you. That's a big thing for me.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, I love the way she dressed. She's not somebody that I would approach per se, but I do love the way she put everything on for sure.
Thank you.
Okay. And why did you pop? Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly. I am 47,
What?
and you are I'm a spoken word artist, a motivational healer, and you are like young.
You call yourself Coco Butterfly, and you're over 40 years old. I think you're childish enough to date him. Just saying, doesn't seem like you're growing up.
Okay.
Like really, really young.
Okay.
Very handsome,
Thank you.
well put together, too young.
So he is your type, besides his age and everything. Okay. Is she your type?
She giving me a similar vibe. As mommy down here. I like what she got on for sure. I wouldn't approach her. I mean, I don't mind older women. I wouldn't approach her, but she's somebody I would hang out with though for sure.
Okay. Okay. You may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so for ladies that have been in a relationship, a serious relationship, I kind of want to know how it ended, and then if you have a connection with that person still, to what extent is it?
Okay. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, I'm Tamara. I'm 40 and I work in banking. I was in a serious relationship. I had an ex-fiance. It ended because he cheated. We're cool, but we don't speak. So, I mean, we don't.
Was that your choice, or?
We just split ways. Yeah, and more so, my choice.
Because cheating serious, you know.
Yeah, especially when you're a fiance.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So I just had to cut ties.
Okay.
But
The reason why I ask women sometimes how much money the guy makes who they left for cheating, I ask because I want to know if it was a bad decision for people who aren't you, who could possibly be connected to the situation in the future. Like if we were to have kids by a high earning man. Yeah, like if we were to have kids by a high earning man and whatever, and you leave him the first time he cheats, that dude that we reacted to who put that therapist in their place, that black guy who's going viral, he framed a hypothetical that should help women think about these type of things before they just destroy their families. Because I think women really underestimate the male nature. They think that there's this unicorn guy out there who doesn't want some strange. Most men who don't exercise options is because they probably can't. It's not in their favor to do so. They're on some level aware of how replaceable they are. But guys who are aware that they're not as easily replaceable tend to exercise options a lot of the times because they've seen that historically speaking and in their own experiences that women don't want to leave depending when the guy has a certain amount of money. Their tolerances for infidelity go up, which makes women have to ask themselves, do you want to give 10 guys 10 chances, you know what I mean? Or do you want to give one guy 10 chances to step outside of the relationship and keep your family whole. I'm not saying that you should be with a man who has 10 different options. I'm just using his hypothetical to speak to the point. Like, so many families are being destroyed in the Black community and in other communities because in the West, we're so triggered to like be like, oh, he cheated. It's like, guys, we can have casual sex with women and not feel anything about it and like go right home and go sleep like a baby. That's the difference. I believe that the line should be drawn at don't bring a baby home to me. Don't publicly humiliate me. But do what you got to do, but don't bring shame to the family. Don't bring a baby here. Don't bring a disease to me. That's all I ask. And the women who move this way end up with the pot at the end of the rainbow. Women who are okay with this deal. But the women who come in like Kendra G, like, you ain't gonna do that to me. More of you women end up by yourself than the other woman that y'all call stupid for staying. Just saying.
I wish him well. All the best to him.
Huh. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Datiana Kerr. I'm 30.
I think I should bring some clarification of that. You're right, Wolf Stacks. Every man doesn't cheat, and I think that it's important that we touch on that nuance because not every man makes that decision. Every man has the capacity to have meaningless and emotionless sex. Let me frame that better then. How's that? Because you're right. Every single man doesn't cheat. And this does not rule out discipline. I don't want us to derail on the wrong information or on side subjects, even though that's a very interesting point you're making. But it's not really about it's not about discipline, actually. It's actually more about nature and the way women respond to men who have more money, who choose to be unfaithful. And it isn't that the men aren't disciplined, it's that the men understand the game. I saw a post on Facebook that's kind of going viral, and it said, nobody knows how sneaky these women are more than the side guys. And the side guys are usually your inner, like people who have a lot of notoriety in society, people who have like influence or like important people, and they know more than ever that the rules change when you got something. I even know what it's like to have somebody's wife in my DM because I'm having a good moment in my life and I got a little bit of attention on me, and all of a sudden here comes somebody's girl in my inbox, right? And it makes you think about the game. But you're absolutely right. Every man doesn't cheat. I don't want you guys to think that I'm putting the all men are undisciplined message out there. That's not what I mean to do. Thank you for that, Will Stacks, because there'll be so many people who just take my words and be like, that dude at the Black Light Podcast said you can just cheat whenever you want to. Or you can cheat and any man can cheat, blah, blah. I'm just trying to get people to understand the deeper nuances of the conversation. Okay, we got a show sponsor. Let's go. David Edwards, yo, of course. David Edwards, our top guy. He dropped 25 to get us started off. 75 brings us back to Kendra G tomorrow. Come on, y'all, let's go. I got a fire show planned for y'all tomorrow.
Mama, there goes that man.
David's trying to get us there. Help David Edwards out. Help him get us there. He started us off with 25. Much love, David Edwards. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. Eric says, we can cheat, Don. And again, I'm one of the only channels who say that men shouldn't even offer monogamy. And that's probably the most extreme thing I've done on my channel, is I said that men shouldn't even offer women monogamy because I personally believe it's dishonest. Not like you're gonna go sleep with another woman, but I think that male nature is so potent, it's so overly charged to try to assume that for sure you'll only sleep with that woman for the rest of your life. I don't know. I think that's a risky thing. not a risky thing. I think it's a dishonest thing. And I think that the woman respects your nature more when she understands that you're not trying to be some unicorn for her. You're not trying to be much love to James Dent. He came and dropped 25 more. Let's go. We got dual sponsors. It's our top 2 sponsors, James Dent and James Edward. They both dropped 25. I'm putting both of your names up there. Let's get back here tomorrow and let's cook hot fire. Much love, James Dent. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm trying to get back here tomorrow. I'm trying to work all week. Okay. Stop offering monogamy. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it, because I think when we do that, we get the women's expectations really high to be some exceptional man. And even if you don't cheat, you're going to do something that's going to show her that your head is on a swivel for other women, that you see other women, and it'll never stop. Have y'all seen those videos where like an old couple is at carnival and then one of those girls come up with the feathers on them, and they're, you know, she's doing her thing, and then next thing you know, she decides to have some fun and she decides to back that ass up on the old guy, right? Right? And he's having a good time because this hasn't happened to him in 30 years. He hasn't had another woman's buttocks near his pelvis that ain't his wife in 30 years. He's in heaven. He's having an amazing time. Drinks are flowing, Zambreros everywhere. Who knows what's going on? I don't even know why I said Zambreros, but he's having a great time. And here comes his wife beating his ass. Because she's already forgotten. It's been 70 years they've been together, and she's still forgetting he's still what he's always been. You guys see where I'm going? I'm here to tell you, if you even have an allure of your father and you think he's perfect, it's because he protected you. You didn't know. I probably keep my content away from my daughters until they're 25. It's called protection. From themselves sometimes even. This is a great conversation because it's a big boy table conversation. Jacob says, I may not cheat, but I'm going to find other women attractive. I'm going to look, but I ain't going to entertain it necessarily. And that's how I am. But to me, that's why I never feel monogamous. Because once I look at a woman, it's not just like, oh, like, that's a cute girl. Me, I done already thought about everything I'm going to do to her, like how I want to do it, shaming myself, or like, sometimes I'm out in public and like an old lady bends over. I'm like, man, I'm looking at Granny. I'm like, where does it stop? And then you just realize that male nature is kind of like how female sex drive work, except it's different. Ours grows ahead of us sometimes, most of the time. But that's how I am in relationships too. Like, I'm very disciplined, but I don't feel monogamous. Like, I can succeed in being faithful in a relationship, but that don't make me feel better. That don't make me feel like, it don't feel natural. It just feels like I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm keeping my life together. I'm staying in order. But I don't feel like I'm stronger than other men. Oh no. Matter of fact, every year I survive, the weight gets heavier. I've been with my girl for a while. And I'll even tell you guys publicly. And any woman could expose me if this isn't true, because this is a public show. I haven't gone outside of her. And I'll tell you what, it isn't because I don't want to sleep with other women. And I'm the kind of guy, I will not live in dishonesty. I'm open with my woman about this. And it helps her appreciate me more because she knows that I want some more ass. Right? Like, she knows. And the fact that I come home and I stay so locked in and I keep working year after year after year and not letting no bird touch me, it makes her respect me more than if I told her I was a miracle worker and I was a unicorn and that I was perfect and that I was never gonna hurt her and whatever. It keeps her honest too. It keeps her honest. It makes her think about everything. Think about how she keeps herself. All that different type of stuff. It's good. Women can be tempted also, but just because you can be tempted, it's already been scientifically proven. Your sex drive and a male sex drive is different. That's why you can get all the way down to booty naked with a man and then say, I don't feel comfortable anymore. Guys, when we get down and we're already there and we're raged and we're ready to make it happen and y'all say, I don't think I'm ready right now, we're miserable. And we don't get it because our body made the decision already. There's no discerning. That's why Patrice O'Neal, when he brought up that great case study about men and women and hooking them all up to lie detector tests, men said that they wouldn't cheat on their wives, but they all failed. Women said that they wouldn't cheat on their husbands, and they passed. That's also proof of this. There's differences, right? And they know that when a woman has sex with a man, she grows an emotional attachment. You could ride this thing better than anybody ever rode it, and you're not gonna make me fall in love with you. You could top me off like a vacuum cleaner that's possessed by the devil. And I'm still, that's not gonna make me fall in love with you. I might be like, oh snap, maybe I should hit her up again, experience that again. That wasn't that bad. But it don't make me fall in love. Y'all be trying to cheat back, then y'all fall in love with the nigga you cheated back with. Now you confused, and now you mad at two niggas instead of one. Every time women try to do a man on a man or try to do a him on him, it always backfires. It always backfires. Okay, let's get back into the show, guys.
30, and I'm a behavior therapist. He's blocked because I don't do disrespect. You're not gonna talk to me any type of way, and that's just that.
Is that how that's how it ended? You just like, one day, just like, I'm done with this?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you with, like, this is the second question. How are you, like, with resolving conflict, you know?
Like,
did you try to address it to him?
I like to resolve conflicts, but if you're like constantly pushy, I'm not doing that. Like, he would call me and cuss me out. I put my phone on record, and then he'll just cuss me out even more, and I'm like, blocked.
Okay.
He asked, did you try to resolve it?
No, because I feel like I knew he wasn't my husband. So there's no point in resolving that.
Felt that. Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation?
My name is Couture. I am 37 years old, and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business coach. And the last relationship or last person I dated, they were very emotionally immature. And what I mean by that is they had a lot of trauma, I could tell by their last person they dealt with. And I feel like in order for you to move on to the next relationship, you have to let go of any traumas. You have to be healed. It was very draining, and I'm at a point in my life that I just don't want that.
She is fine as hell. The one in the yellow.
Your name, your age, your occupation.
Weave.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 32, and I'm a medical social worker. And my last relationship was my ex-fiance. It did not work out because his mom was a little overbearing, and he did have to choose, and he chose his mother.
Yeah.
I can't even believe you thought it was even like, and we're talking about black men here. Black men love their mothers off a cliff. And I'm writing a book about it because it's not even healthy. I'm literally writing a book about it. Black men love their mothers in a very toxic way, but it doesn't mean that they should literally move their mother out of the way for you unless she's toxic of some sort. overbearing a lot of times is what most mothers are, but it's only when boundaries stop being respected and just literally respect just stops being present does it become a problem. Now, if she just didn't respect you and she dogged you right in his face and he just laughed about it and then still rode with her, okay, maybe I'm on your side. But a lot of times you women just don't like to deal with the mother. You don't like her the same way you wouldn't like another woman. And then you're looking at the guy like, okay, I don't know what you're going to do about your mama. He's like, that's my mom. Like, what do you mean? Right? I mean, I'm not sleeping with her. I know where you're going with this. Well, sleep with her. No, I'm not sleeping with her, but that's my mother. And I'm not. You're an unsure thing. She's a sure thing. The fact that you even thought that was like, that was even going to possibly work out in your favor, I'm not quite sure what you were expecting. Much love to Rock Hound Publishers. When I hear entrepreneur, I hear I ain't got no job. Much love, Rock Hound Publishing. I mean, that's not always true, but for a lot of these women, they are, because the stats say all of them aren't entrepreneurs. No way.
We do share a child together, so it's like the post relationship. We're great co-parents. He's an amazing father. We just couldn't make it work.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jamia. My occupation is an entrepreneur. I do like a few things: music, social media. I'm on all platforms, streamer. I do hair as well, but I'm not doing hair currently at the moment. My last relationship ended. I broke up with him because he wasn't serious.
That's interesting,
So
Eric.
yeah, I was looking for marriage, and he wasn't looking for that. He wasn't looking for a commitment.
Why do you say
What kind
that?
of music do you?
I want to know why you say that, Eric, and out of pure curiosity, not because I have any issue with what you said. I'm curious. I've never been like stepfathered before. I've never like, my mom might have had her issues when I was growing up, but one thing I always give my mom credit for, and I always will give her credit for, even if she did it for personal reasons, she never really brought a lot of men around us when my dad left out of the house. And it's something that I really still appreciate till this day. Because I'm not really sure what that had done to me as a young man. What makes you say that it's easier to detach when your mom has a man? I want to know. I'm curious. Because black men, we all kind of go through the same things in the same way.
You do?
Oh, I do it all. I want to say like alternative, but like just all music.
Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nee. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 next month. My occupation is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a life insurance agent. I own my own salon, a beauty parlor in Northeastern.
Okay.
What else?
So have you been in a serious relationship
yes,
before?
I have. So it ended. We're really good friends. We talk text almost every other day. He was on a different level than I was. I'm more family oriented, and he was more outside-ish at the time. But we're still really good friends.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Oh, so he was more family oriented. You hold on. Hold on. Were you more? Hold on. What did she say?
Occupation is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a life insurance agent. I own my own salon, a beauty parlor in Northeastern.
Okay.
What else?
So have you been in a serious relationship
yes,
before?
I have. So it ended. We're really good friends. We talk text almost every other day. He was on a different level than I was. I'm more family oriented, and he was more outside-ish at the time. But we're still really good friends.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Kayla. I'm 31, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hairstylist, so I have my own salon suite. And the last relationship, it was selfishness. Like I said something multiple times, and it's like he just didn't get it, and he wanted me to change, but wouldn't change for me. And after that, I just ended it. I don't believe in keeping relationships once we end, because what you're not about to do is see me grow and prosper, and I'm gonna prosper without you. But I gave him chances. I really did care for him. I loved him, but I had to go.
What did he do in the relationship as far as like occupation?
His occupation was actually building Tesla buildings. So it was his occupation was great. The thing is, he cut off everything. His family, our relationship, it was him and money. And what you're not about to do is just keep putting you and money before your family. So I just had to go.
I agree with that. One thing I can say, and I think it's really important, is
Okay,
when it
I
comes
get
to
it.
like a
I get
man
it.
being like a man.
Thanks, Eric.
His woman's
That makes
supposed to follow, with respects to what she wants to do. But if it comes with
watched
too
my
much
father,
baggage,
stepfather, my
disrespect, or
mother.
something like that, or
Me and
just
my
like not
sister,
seeing
it
you
was
at all,
beautiful.
then I think that's fair to leave. But
A lot of us got
I
stepdad.
ultimately think women are supposed to mold around a good man that they want to be with.
Which you're right, but he wasn't a good man
Okay.
to mold around.
Okay.
Because my thing was I was cutting out my schedule as a hairstylist and being in my business to be able to follow behind you, but he wasn't leading. So that was the issue. You got to lead correctly in order for a woman to be able to.
Leading correctly is not spending all his time with you and not focusing on his career to make time to kick it with you. Again, I think black marriages only last 5 years because we think marriage is about fun. We think it's about a vibe. It's about stability, consistency, and family and togetherness. It's not about how much fun you're having. Let's continue.
Submit and do whatever you want her to do to a sense. But a woman also has to be her woman. You can't just make her continually change and bend and you won't bend or change just a little bit for her.
Yeah. Okay. So leading correctly is.
That's what I don't like about this 50-50 stuff and like how women are seeking equality with men because all they're doing is seeking say through it and they're trying to seek control through it. But let's continue.
It's like just kind of seeing you a little bit, being able to be a little flexible with you as well.
Yes.
When it comes to what he does.
Yes,
Okay.
and I do the same for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm going to allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
All right. Are you an affectionate man?
I'm overly affectionate, to be honest. Yeah, that's one of my love languages. Honest, that's probably my top love language. You could touch me on my shoulder, and that do a lot for me. So,
Okay.
Nice I
to
am.
know.
Your question?
Okay. How do you take care of your mental health on a day-to-day basis?
I go to the gym every day, or I try to go every day. I take naps, and I feel like that's very important. A lot of people can't take naps because they work certain shifts, but being self-employed, you're able to like get like a recharge. I feel like that's really good for my mental health. I have like a bad day and I'll take a 30-minute nap and a whole new day to me. So those two things are probably top. Mental health, and I'm a vegan, so eat well. I feel like that helps, but mental health as well.
How do you feel about therapy?
Is it expensive?
No, like going to therapy to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I think it's expensive to talk to a good therapist. I've looked into like some free options, but I don't know how convinced I am that I can't just read the Bible, to be honest, and get what I need or like talk to good people versus spending money on a good therapist. Because
I have a good therapist.
you do, yeah. I'm open. I'm open to it though. I just haven't. It hasn't been the right situation for me to get into it.
For you. That's it.
Okay.
Your question?
What is your goals as far as your life-term goals?
So I want to build businesses and sell them. My life-term goals, honestly, I love financial freedom. I love the ability to, or I love to be able to travel like anywhere I want. Not necessarily, I don't do it right now because I'm very focused on building. I love day trips, but my goal is to be free enough to be able to travel at the drop of a dime. Have my family all together on a big property, houses on the same plot of land, my partners, their family.
Look at this unhealthy emphasis on a man's ability to travel. It's going to be the theme of the women over 35 today.
Yeah, like I want to live like the picket fence guys, but just much bigger, so.
Okay. Do you find yourself being a very focused person, or are you scatterbrained?
Oh no, I'm very focused. Yeah, honestly, that's a good question because I'm very focused, but I also can be like a little all over the place. It's no in between. So it's really about who I'm around. If I'm around a whole bunch of turn up partying, then I'm turning up and partying. But if I'm around some people, we sitting down, I'm very focused. We get jobs done, So yeah, I'm one or the other, which is good. You should have a balance, but it's never in between. I don't feel like you be working and playing at the same time you work and then you play. So
yeah, okay.
Your question?
Can you describe a perfect date day for you that you can plan or somebody can plan for you? What is like the absolute best day?
All right. So first, driver come. Planning for me?
Either or.
Okay. Well, so if I'm planning, I'm just gonna plan a date for you.
Okay.
My driver come pick me up or comes to my house and drives my car to pick you up. We definitely got to grab something to eat, but along the way to the food, got a bottle in the back seat, champagne or tequila, got some mixed drinks. I'm drinking a little bit, getting, conversing in the back, going to where we're going, eating, and then doing something kind of chill, but like where we don't really have to focus on it. Like next door to sipping paint, stuff like that, or to a movie, but like a movie that we really don't want to watch, so we can kind of just vibe off each other and just be there for the experience. Leaving there, doing something like maybe some, hookah lounge or something where it's not too loud, so we can continue the conversation, and then taking you home. I'm honestly, like I'm around a lot of women, but I'm not too overly sexual. Okay. So I'm not really with the.
I think I'm not mad at the men down here who just don't like this question at all. Like, what's the best date you would ever take me on? Because again, I think once a woman really like gets into you in a real way, she doesn't care about that. A woman will walk with you down the street and talk to you all day long. Just walk with you and talk with you. If she likes you, that's the truth. My problem was when I was young, I could get women when I was broke, and that's not a good thing. But it showed me that when a woman likes you, she like you. I had girls pulling up to me in Mercedes Benzes, and I didn't even have a car. I had women pulling up to me, like I had women who really shouldn't even been dealing with me. I'm gonna be honest. But it helped me. It helped me realize something. Like when a woman likes you, she like you, and especially when they're younger, figuring things out. But even as they get older, of course they eventually are gonna want you to provide for them. But when she feeling you, she doesn't need you to like take her to a 5-star restaurant to prove it. And I want all you fellas to realize that if you are talking to a girl and she's trying to constantly go to some expensive place, she's probably talking to you so that you'll take her there. She doesn't even really care about you. Trust me on that.
Like you coming back to my place and me going to your place, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's like a perfect play out of a date in my opinion. So yeah, so just be able to sit back, enjoy myself, have some drinks, vibe.
You like the vibe?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not a vibe, so.
I hear that.
Your question.
After what he just said, I'm scared to ask this, but how many times, like, a night? How many times?
Talking about sex?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, where we at? We on vacation or we just
We just living our daily lives.
So like I wouldn't say per night. It'd be like a per day thing. I love waking up.
Okay.
And then going to sleep to sex.
Okay.
So
That's two.
So two. Now, vacation.
Yeah, like what do y'all women be thinking? What do y'all women be thinking? Men, like when men, like this is what I had y'all laughing about last time, but I was dead serious. The busier you get, it isn't that you stop wanting to be sexual. It's just you don't have time for it like you used to. I understood Kevin Hart and that gorgeous woman who's almost a foot taller than him. Don't matter. She loves him and they're great for each other or whatever. He might have cheated. She still stayed because she's smart. But even he was saying, he was like, man, I got like 1 day a week. I work so much. I got 1 day a week where I can just like blow her back out like the way she wants to. And it's not the tired rollover sex. That's the life of a business owner a lot of the times. Y'all women want to be on boats. You want access. You want Birkins. You want men who own things. You want men who make 6 figures. But y'all think that he's supposed to be available also. Like, that's not how it works. And you think that, like, a dude is supposed to be like how he was when he was 19 to 21, ready to have a sex rendezvous with you. Like, it's R. Kelly. I called your boss, and he knows you ain't coming in today. Like, we finna just sleep with each other all day. It's like, nobody want to do that. Well, I mean, we want to do it, but our bodies don't want to do it. She's like, how many times are we gonna get to do it? Guys be like, man, maybe when we go to bed. Like, how about when we go to bed? And then when we wake up, another one. And she's still sitting there like, huh. It's like, why are you even thinking about it so much? It's for me, it's forward for a woman to be bringing up sex early. It's very telling. Like, you know.
If we on vacation, you know, that's different. Okay. You know, we can go all night. Okay. You know, but if it's like our day to day, I mean, realistically, unless we taking breaks every single day, I don't know if I'm going. Yeah, if we taking some couple days breaks, then that's fine. So, but yeah, like on a regular day to day, morning and at night, you know what I mean? Vacation, we going to Vegas or we going to Miami or something like that. Then we,
okay, I see.
You know, yeah. So.
Okay. Your question.
A lot of my questions got answered, but I want to know, do you play spades?
You know, I play tonk.
I do.
I play tonk.
You don't play spades?
I play tonk for the money.
I play tonk for money too. You play Peter Pat? You play Peter Pat on spades?
But I know the concept. I'm just not.
You can teach them now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you definitely.
I'm not a teacher. Like
that's how I feel about tonk. I can't teach you. You either know it or.
You got my son. I got a son. He's 17 and he play like that's my partner. But you know, like looking for a partner. Need a partner.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't gonna play my balloon though. Okay. I just want to know.
Okay, yeah. It get a little too aggressive for me. Yeah. And so I try to stay away from it.
Definitely.
Because I'm very competitive. So once I learn something, then, you know.
So you easy to learn?
Yeah, but you know, I'm also very like competitive. So you know the way they be talking, I don't really like to be talked to like that. So I'd rather not learn a game that. Or I got, you know.
Okay, you could just sit behind me.
Yeah, I sit behind you for sure.
You get triggered when they slam that domino down.
Yeah.
Domino, but.
Play domino. You play domino? Oh.
Yes, it's one of them games. It's the same game. To me, yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so.
I've been from the hood a long time, everybody. He's crazy. He's nice, but he'll certainly swing off.
You want to pull up? Pull up then.
Okay, let's get back into it.
Your question.
Well, they asked a pretty good question. So if you could go out of the country, what place would you pick?
I just got my passport about 15 months ago.
Okay.
I haven't been anywhere, but if I were to go somewhere, I definitely want to hit up, you know, Jamaica, because everybody go to Jamaica and it looks beautiful, and it looks very chill, like a lot to do, but also like peaceful, you know. Mm-hmm. So there, or just something simple like somewhere in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, but probably Jamaica first, just because
I can definitely help you.
Yeah. Okay. What you do again for work?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. Oh, you just want to go with me?
Travel.
Okay. I see.
I wouldn't mind. No, I wouldn't mind. Stamps are stamping.
Okay.
But no, Jamaica is a really great place.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Again, notice she could have asked questions about the future, things that could have told her what kind of father he would have been, things that might have told her what kind of husband he'd have been. Nope. Black women, almost 5 for 5, half of this panel. All their questions, and on a deal breaker level, like they're like saying like where you want to travel, where you gonna take me. I truly believe most of modern black women have summoned black men up to where we going. Y'all have just narrowed us down to a vacation experience. Since you don't know how to evaluate us in the proper way, we're just something that if we can't take you out of the country, we're basically nothing to you. Which is it's ridiculous. And it's as childish as these barrettes in your hair. It's funny, there's always something on these women to signify that they're as immature as their dating standards. If you just look at them. You're a grown woman, you have barrettes in your hair. And you left a high-value guy because he was busy, like how high-value men are busy. And ultimately, when you grow up, you'll realize you lost him because you're masculine. You lost him because you think you have control. He had the control because he was better than you. He had leverage. He has a business. He's providing you a life. He's loving for free. He likes you. You were coming to secure resources. He came to just be a companion and a lover to you, and you blew it. You blew it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, here's the hard part. Do you have a toothpick or no?
Yeah, I got one in my ear. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons? Oh, okay. Three balloons.
Oh, well, I know it's
Pop
not her hair.
yours.
I mean, you know.
That's 1. Let me get yours. It's 2.
And 1 more.
I don't want to, but I got to. It's 3.
Okay, let's start with her.
What's up, man? We got
Why
a
did
day
she
one
pop this lady's
subscriber.
balloon?
I just feel like
there goes that man.
What's up, Terrence? That's a day one
the
subscriber.
appearance
He been
together
here- he
wouldn't
been
really
here
be
since the very beginning. Much love, Terrence. Warm to
that
see you.
compatible, and I feel like it's some other guys
Yeah,
here
I hate
that'll
hair gouges too. It's
that'll look better with
disgusting.
her. In my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I want you to point them out for me.
Okay. And why did you pop this lady's balloon?
Same thing. I just feel like it's just not it's not compatible. I feel like I have a certain type, I would say, and she just don't really fit. But I feel like there's some other guys here that'll look real good with you though.
Yep, and there have to be guys who are into heavier set women, and he isn't. And they are out there. There's probably more of them in the black community than anywhere, but that doesn't mean that that's what black men should be forced to deal with. Yeah, as much as y'all are throwing height in men's face, and he had to deal with it 5 straight times. He didn't even call you fat. Look how much consideration men show women in the dating market. He didn't even call her fat. That's what he wanted to say, but he didn't.
To be honest. You're welcome.
Okay, and why did you pop this lady's balloon?
She's attractive. She's actually my type, one of my types, I would say. But it's a 17-year-old. That's the homeboy. I feel like dang there.
Are kids a deal breaker, or is it an age range?
It's not a deal breaker. It's just something that I wouldn't want to necessarily. It's not a deal breaker. I don't know how to really put it. I mean, I've dated women with kids. That's a grown man, and I don't have any kids, so I don't know if I'm able to be, if we were to take things to that level, be like a father to a grown man, basically. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay. Okay. Now you can ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so, all right, so, I'm real big on, and I know I spoke with a host before, but I need a girl that's a girl's girl. I work around a lot of women, and I want my partner to be comfortable with interacting with women, and also, having some type of emotional maturity. So I really want to know if you ladies would have any issue with me being around women on a day-to-day, with you being there as well.
Okay.
I don't have that issue, but I always have that issue with men because I have a lot of homeboys, and so the men I date be insecure because I talk to my homeboys a lot.
Okay. What you mean by, do you work around them, or are you just casual?
This is my best friends.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no.
Okay.
Pop her balloon, bro. We don't do the male best friend thing, bro. Pop her balloon. And she cute. She cute, but you gotta pop her balloon, bro. You hear me? You didn't pop it. You need to pop that balloon. I'm here to tell you she's sleeping with every single one of those guys. And black women, y'all need to stop doing this. Talking about, that's my brother. We don't. We think you're sleeping with that dude. We don't. Y'all not getting away with that shit. Stop. That ain't your brother. That's why I cut off all those relationships. Anybody who I came up with and let you call me brother or something like that growing up, and I just let you call me brother, and we're not really related, our name ain't on the same birth certificate or nothing like that, eventually you're gonna show me that you don't really rock with me. We not family. Stop it. There ain't been a girl that in my beta male days where I tried to call her my sister, but it's bullshit, because if I look at her butt and it's looking good that day, my body don't know the difference. So To anybody out there who ever thought we was fake bro and sis, I looked at you and I wanted to sleep with you. So, know that. It wasn't as real as you thought.
Did you have an issue?
I do not have an issue because I'm very secure within myself. I work around, well, not really work per se, but I'm around a lot of people, so females and males, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have an issue?
No.
Okay, nobody got an issue? Okay.
You wouldn't have an
Alright.
issue either?
Yeah, I'm around women, men all the time. So you doing your job, that's your job.
Okay.
You're not gonna be mad.
Okay.
I'm going to allow the ladies to ask you a question, but we're going to start here and then
Okay.
go back.
Well, no, you don't have a problem with children. I do have an 8-year-old, by the way.
Okay.
So how are you with women with children? And my son's a gamer. So will you be able to, I guess, entertain an 8-year-old a little bit?
Yep. No, I love kids. Baby dad he in jail?
No, my son's with his dad right now for Father's Day.
Okay.
He's just fine.
Me personally, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I feel like me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone that has, even if it's a good co-parenting relationship, I don't really like that type of connection just because it's already super intimate. If the baby dad was in jail or dead, it'd be
I
something.
have no relationship with that man at all.
You're co-parenting?
We co-parent from afar.
I think with that,
But
just being that, because, if I'm spending time and then he wants to spend time, and if that's going to be, my stepchild, I think that's something that'll be like a deal breaker for me.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Never heard this before. I need a second. Because I'm conflicted. Because I understand where he's coming from. And I think that it's something that women don't consider that men could be thinking about. And this is why women, you guys should really think before you break up a family that you already started. And I say this, man, because the reason that you said, I hope that you didn't have a kid with the guy who you were explaining last time. That this isn't the father, the hypothetical, that the guy from the hypothetical earlier isn't the father of your child. Because I hope not. Because again, a lot of times black women think that their baby father is just any other relationship that they can leave until situations like this start coming up and you start realizing, and now how does it feel going around saying, oh, my son don't need a stepfather, he's got a daddy. Well, now you don't even have a date. I hate to say it, but I get where he's coming from. I've just never heard it be said like that. Because, I mean, and I never heard any man be so blatant about saying, yeah, if he was dead or in jail. But like, I have to say, from my own personal experience, it's way easier to take care of another man's child if the father is literally nowhere to be found. The kid might be a little bit more hurt and bruised about it. But again, I've seen this happen before. Man, I've seen men put so much into a kid, into a young man, and then the dad shows up 35 years later or however amount of time later and show up and and now he's being put in a more significant place than the stepfather has ever been put in. And it's because the kid has been like so vulnerable and hurting and leaking from that relationship that they'll do anything to patch it up, and they'll knock everybody out of the way, even the people who got them to that point. They'll knock them all out of the way just to try to seal that hole, right? And men don't intend on investing their hard-earned resources in the children that are not theirs to be second a lot of the times. And for the kid to always be looking like, oh, well, I'll go get my dad or deferring to the father, and I got to pay for you. I have to be here for you day to day in ways he doesn't even have to. And I'm hearing you defer to him or if I speak to a point, you might give me his perspective. And there are stepfathers listening to this stuff. Some guys don't want to deal with that. I think that this is just one of those, this is just another layer of what makes being a single mother such a dangerous thing. Because even if you got a good co-parenting situation, some guys don't like that either. Because the biggest thing, a lot of times, it's not the baby. We don't want to deal with other men. That's what it is. We don't want to deal with other men. Y'all be thinking it's the kids. Like, what's wrong with kids? What you don't like a woman with kids? No, it's not that. It's yo nigga. It's the guy who it's the guy. That was conflicting because something told me, Don, you're supposed to get him. But I've seen too much. Like I said, I seen my daddy arguing at my sister's wedding about his rightful position and where he should have been in that wedding. Because her daddy just showed up. I hadn't seen that nigga since before the wedding. My sister country ass daddy showed up to her wedding. I had never hardly seen this nigga. But I knew it was him because he looked like my sister. And I seen my daddy stand over there. I knew it was some drama. My father was the first stepfather I saw eat this lesson. And it all smoothed out. It didn't end up being a big blowout. But I remember thinking, damn, my dad adopted her when she wasn't even one. And look at the disrespect that was possible. Look at the disrespect that was possible. I was like, ugh, that stinks. And I'm glad that my pop stood his ground because he didn't do all that in my sister's life to be played like some kind of fool when it come time for the big moments. Stepfathers get moved out of the way when the big moments happen and you done been there the whole life. I'm not mad at this brother. I just don't think, Corey Holcomb said it best. You're probably worse off being honest than being a misogynist. Let's continue the show.
A question?
Yeah.
Have you ever been married? You
No.
said you're 29?
No, never been married. No kids. Never been married.
Okay.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any kids.
No. I want kids.
I want kids
Yeah,
too.
I want to be married too.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, me too, eventually.
Okay. Your question?
So you said you're around a lot of females. How do you act when you're around a lot of females?
I act like I've been there before. I mean, I'm 29. I was started off as a photographer, so when I was 18. So I mean, it's just.
Are you flirtatious? Are you too friendly?
I'm like a bartender, I would say. Bartenders are just naturally,
people person.
Yeah. So, but that's the extent of it. I'm not cross. Once I'm in my situation, that's the situation.
Okay.
So
you want to get married? You said you want to have kids. So
yeah, I do. I want kids. I feel like I'm getting to a point now where.
How many kids do you want?
How many you want?
I have kids already.
Yeah. Well, how many would you want? So my answer is pretty much I'm open to any number.
I mean, I'm open, but I'm at a point in my life that if my partner wanted kids, then yes, because I've been married and divorced. So, the next time around, that's it. Like, I don't want to be out there.
How many do you have?
I have 6.
You have 6 kids?
By one man, so that shows that I'm very loyal. We were married for 13 years. So
you got any sets? Any twins?
No, I don't.
6 of them.
Nope. We were just,
Okay.
we were just getting it in,
Okay.
That tells you something. So.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot. You should probably pop.
Okay. That's fine with me.
But you attractive though. I love the dress.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like dogs?
I'm allergic. I'm allergic. But before I say this, I mean, I'm cool with taking Zyrtec in right situations. I'm just saying, like, if we on a trip somewhere and I got to deal with it, that's fine. But I prefer hypoallergenic, if possible. But if you got like one of them dogs where, you know, like that dog you didn't have for a while.
I have 2 dogs.
Okay, what you got?
I got a Chihuahua and a Doberman.
Okay, the Chihuahua would be fine. The Doberman, in the right situation, I just would have to take. I mean, I got Zyrtec on deck, to be honest with you.
He trained.
Yeah.
He won't bother.
He ain't gonna poop on my carpet or nothing like that.
People always be like, "Oh, he's trained. He's trained." What are you talking about? Be like, "Oh my God, he's never bit anyone before. Only you." It's like, bitch. I don't trust people and their dogs, and I'm a dog lover. But you could tell me that your dog was the golden retriever from Air Bud, and I'm still gonna be like, he got a muzzle? Because again, man, people are all, especially white people. Oh my God, white people. Y'all think y'all know animals in ways that nobody could possibly understand them. They're like, oh, look at the way he's wagging his tail. That's a happy wag. It's like, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what that dog is thinking based off of that tag. Well, shut up.
No, my dog is trained.
Okay.
I don't play like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you have 2 remaining balloons. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, you said you want to be married and have kids one day, and I want to be married and have kids one day. How many kids do you want?
I'm like I said, I'm open. I just want
I don't
kids. It really just depends on if my partners, they wanted 1, that's cool. I ain't tripping. They wanted.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that video that went viral where like the owner's dog was like I think it was the girlfriend of the owner's dog, and like every time the owner turned his back, the dog would like growl at the girls. He'd be like, "Arr, arr." And then as soon as the owner would look back, he like go back straight. He just act like nothing was happening. Dogs, like, man, I'm telling you, you got to be careful with people who got these really, really intimate dogs and stuff or whatever, blah, blah. That dog will bite you. That dog will bite you just because, you know, you're coming in on his food getter.
6 is crazy, but if they wanted 6 and it was mine, it just happened that way, you know.
No, I need.
6? No, you good. Yeah. Yeah. You take care of yourself too. You got great skin.
Yeah, I only want 2 kids.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem with me. I just want to be able to. I feel like I got so much to pass down. I want to pass it down to some of my genes. So it was 1, 6. You know, wouldn't matter to me.
Your question?
Let's see. Oh, how was your relationship with your mom?
For real, the dog be all
I love my mom. Yeah, we talk. We in a big group chat with my sisters. I have 3 sisters.
The dog will go right in between your legs to your crotch.
You do? Okay. How's your
snitch.
relationship with your?
It's real, you know. Yeah, it's just real. Yeah, I'm in a big group chat with all my sisters too.
Yeah. Do you live in the same city, same state?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are all over the place. So that's why we real big on FaceTime. My mom got an Android though, so we do like the Google Meet. But yeah, my relationship with my mom is great. I love her.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Okay.
All right. The harder.
I think when women ask this question, they assume that the man is the reason why the relationship is messed up. Do y'all think that there are no black men who have bad relationships with their mother and it isn't their fault? Like none of them.
Hard.
I know.
You have to pop 1 balloon.
All right. Pop yours. You got 1.
Oh, you got 1. Yeah. And why did you pop her balloon?
I love her skin. I mean, it was tough. It was between 2. I mean, I feel like this one right here is more my type. I can't really tell your height because you got heels on, but I feel like I'm, eye level with you. But yeah, it was just tough. I feel like, she's more, the one down there is more.
Okay, let's get to it.
Want to go to Austin tomorrow, and you were free.
Austin, yeah. I was just in Austin last week. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Any other questions?
Your last relationship, to how long was that?
That was 6 months, but we were on and off for like a year or 2.
Okay.
Or 3.
Okay.
3.
So you were trying to make it work over and over, or he was trying to make it work, or
I think I was trying to force something that was
what
not
do you think?
supposed to be. So
Okay.
I was forcing it. Yeah.
Okay. You over that?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
It's done. Yeah,
Okay.
it's dead.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about each other?
I like her. She look good. She my type.
Thank you. I like you too. You
Oh,
look
okay.
good.
Thank you.
Is this a match?
It's a match for me.
Oh, it's a match then, yeah.
All right, we have a match, ladies.
Be careful, brother.
Thank
Be
you.
careful.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Okay, let's start with you giving them your name, your age, and your
Okay, y'all.
occupation.
Beat
How
your
y'all doing?
presentation.
I'm Prince. I'm 33 years old. I'm in the United States Army. I'm a staff sergeant. And my occupation on the side, okay, bet. But what I do on the forgive me. What I do on the side, I'm a event coordinator. So basically, I like to do events for the city to give back to the community. So my last event was actually an event for mental health awareness, and the one before that was for autism awareness as well.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you for serving our country.
Thank you.
And what are some green flags in dating you?
Green flags, like, I'm a type of guy that's a go-getter. Whatever, I'm a spontaneous lover. So if I see something that, you know, we both got in common that we like to do, I'm just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you live one time, like, forget all the BS.
Okay, and what is your love path?
I'm a devoted climber.
Awesome. Okay, well, you do have some pop balloons. Let's find out what the ladies popped.
Okay, let's see.
Can you give them your name, your age, and your occupation?
Sure. My name is India. My age is 42, and my occupation, I'm an entrepreneur but financial advisor.
Okay.
So it's just the fact that you're young. Again, very attractive. Again, I think you're gonna have no problem with finding some love today. But
Right.
it's just the fact that you're young. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Gabby, and I'm 24, and I'm a real estate agent. The reason why I popped is because I don't do military guys. I'm from Washington, and there's like a huge military base there, and I've heard like a lot of horror stories about military guys, so I just stay away from them.
Nah, that ain't the case over here. I need my money.
Okay. Okay, you may ask the ladies a question.
Okay, so what makes you different? Like, define you in a sense.
Okay, let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hello, my name is Tamara. I'm 40 and I am in banking.
Okay.
I am a customer care specialist for a bank. So what makes me unique, what makes me stand out, I have a very loving yet fun personality. I'm very nurturing, very outgoing. I don't know. It's like I bring the party wherever I am type energy. So a lot of people like to come to me for a good time to enjoy life.
Okay.
You want to pull up?
Yeah.
Pull up then.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Daytiana. I'm 30 years old. I'm a behavior analyst, and I'm a grad student to become a BCBA, which is assess autistic kids. What makes me different?
Seriously.
I feel like I can pretty much adjust to pretty much anything. I'm also in the military, so that's like kind of what we got to do all the time. And even in like working with autistic kids, you literally have to adjust. So I just carry on everything with my personal life.
Cool. Which branch?
Army National Guard.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Jackie. I am 39 years old. I'm a personal trainer, and I drive forklifts. What made me different is, for one, my parents can't make kids no more. Okay, second to none. But what makes me different, I think that I have a skill of both worlds. So like a woman, but think like a man type of, like I can relate. I grew up as a tomboy as well, but it's kind of like both sides with me.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name's Couture. I'm 37 years old, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. Basically, I have several businesses. I'm a business coach. But what makes me different is I feel like I am a really good motivator as far as like my partner. So if you're slacking or lacking,
Did they really pop? Like that was why you think that's why they popped? Because he didn't compliment them. Yeah, straight weird shit. Let's continue.
in something, I know how to support you and make you feel, really good as far as, if you're, like I said, if you're slacking in anything. So.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 32, and I'm a medical social worker. And what makes me different is I feel like the grass is greener wherever I am. Okay? I'm an asset wherever I am. I'm going to help. I'm going to be there, support. And so I really feel that. And I'm a military brat. My dad's 100% disabled veteran. So
Okay, he getting that paper.
You know he is. Okay, I don't pay no property tax. Okay.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Kayla, I'm 31, and I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm a hairstylist and a kids barber. What makes me different is probably the kids barber part and other things. I start from children from 3 months up as being a barber. Other textures actually have to start pretty early, but I love doing it. I'm also a gamer. I love my video games, my Marvel, and then I just really chill.
Okay, cool. I suck at games, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's okay.
Okay. You do have some balloons that have been popped. Let's find out what.
It's probably because he's a very disciplined and busy man. And not to say that men who are good at games aren't disciplined, but like most men are in the military. Where the fuck this one has time to get good at that? Like, even when y'all hear that your favorite celebrity or athlete is gaming, he not gaming as much as you. He don't got time.
Ladies popped. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Nee. I'm
Much love for the
36 years
super
old,
chat,
and I'm an
bro. They don't bring
entrepreneur.
us back here tomorrow.
I
Much
sell
love,
life insurance,
Rainbow
and I have
Kid.
my own beauty
appreciate it
parlor in
anyway.
North
He
Houston,
says
the pretty
they were
parlor with
talking
the
to
eye.
each other
The
and
reason I
giggling
pop my
before they
balloon
both
is just,
popped. Yeah.
you're just really not my type.
Lame,
And I
I
like
know.
dark skinned
I saw.
guys, and I was trying to figure out, like, can I see myself a light skinned guy? But, I mean, it's nothing against you, but it's just me.
Oh my God, this is considered like light. I thought like it was only us light bright niggas who were like getting like I thought this was considered like a caramel skin brother here. I didn't think that this was considered like. All right, whatever. Let's continue.
It's me.
That's cool.
She cool.
Okay, now is she your type?
She ain't bae.
What's bae?
Bae somebody I can relate to, somebody I don't mind looking at every day. When I look at her, I be like, God, you been good to me. That ain't bae.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Coco Butterfly. I'm 47 years old. I'm a spoken word artist and a motivational speaker. And I popped my balloon because of the age. I tried to, but it's just like, eh.
You wanted to hear him out.
Yeah.
Okay, now is she your type?
No go. That's all I can say.
This how you know women are less mature than men in so many regards, because women literally. Much love to Edwina. She dropped 20. She says, for my monthly subscription. I appreciate you, Edwina, and you contribute you contribute so much. Just being funny, making me laugh every single day. There are some people who come and they find other ways to support the show. Being the first tier, hitting the like button, just being a good presence in the comment section. I hope that you guys don't think that I'm complaining about you guys. I really do appreciate just people who come and support, and just you're consistent in the comment section. Even if you just drop a comment every single show, that's a very cool way to support for free. So I appreciate you guys for donating what you guys earn. Thank you so very much, Edwina. Let's go ahead and get back into this.
Okay. Now why did you pop?
I'm
That
sorry,
puts
he's
us at
just not my
70.
type.
I think we're gonna come back no
What makes
matter
him not
what
your type?
happens. As Edwina got us to 70, I think we're gonna come back no matter
I'm
what.
looking for more
We are gonna come back no matter what.
boldness.
Because I don't want
confidence,
everybody else's
more macho.
donations to be for nothing if nobody can make up the slack.
Okay, is she your type?
And David
She ain't
Edwards
bae.
and James Dent, they donate too much for them to like donate, and then we don't come back because the rest of the show can't come up with $30. So we're definitely coming back here
Okay.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna allow the ladies to ask you a question.
Okay.
So, with you being a sergeant, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, a woman, female barbers, big time red flag. You're right, Eric. Big time red flag. Because again, a lot of times if you're not dealing with like sometimes you be dealing with mothers, but you be dealing with a lot of fathers too. And guys just don't like occupations. That's why we don't do bottle service girls. Because you got to be around a bunch of ballers and dudes who are going to be yanking at you all day. And we don't care how much you're locked in on us. We don't want anybody trying to unlock our car. And yes, I'm going to do yes, I'm going to use the car metaphor. Yes. A man can value his car to the moon and back, but that doesn't mean he's okay with anybody trying to break into it. Even if he can't, even if it has the best security system possible, that doesn't mean he wants people even making even one attempt. Just because men don't want their woman approached constantly, that doesn't make them insecure or whatever. It's a part of the game. It's a part of what makes us men. Let's continue.
Do you like to role play that in the bedroom?
What?
Oh, Lord. I mean, I ain't trying to be Forrest Gump and Jenny.
Again, y'all, when talking about why black women are over-sexualized in media and in everyday life, I'm surprised we never actually look to the black women themselves and say, you guys are the reasons why we don't have, like, you're the reasons why our young girls want to dress like 304s before they're 17. You guys are the reason why you guys are viewed as faster or more forward than other women from other demographics. It's true. You guys did this because you guys are more willing to talk about what you want from a man sexually in bed and how you like it, the size you prefer or don't prefer, whatever the case may be, than other women. And you're doing it so comfortably, you don't even know that it's a problem. That the moment you do it, you're cooked when it comes to the men who are actually sophisticated. Sneaky Sneak says we're definitely coming back. Jacob, oh, that's Jacob. He came through and dropped the last 30. Much love, Jacob. Thank you. The young bull under 30 came through and made sure we come back tomorrow. Thanks, Jacob.
Mama, there goes that
Appreciate
man.
you very much, man. I feel like my little brother in men advocacy. I feel so privileged to have people under 30 watching the show. It puts pressure on me to have to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Thanks, Jacob. Appreciate you. We'll be back here tomorrow. Thanks to Jacob. And thanks to, he actually took the sponsor spot as well. Thanks to Jacob, James Dent, David Edwards, Rockhound Publishing, and Edwina. We'll be back here tomorrow. Show them some love, man. Let's go. It's hard to get the Balloon Pop reaction show sponsored. And I appreciate you guys. I know y'all like the Kendra G shows more. And I just appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Jacob took the sponsor spot at 30. Much love, young bull. Y'all show him some love. James Emerald says, you bogus for cutting the love off, cutting the live off last 2 times. It glitched. I mean, it broke and I couldn't get back in. It wasn't anything I could do about it, man. I'm sorry. There wasn't anything I could do to fix it. Much love to Janisa. She says, Mrs. Modern Life. Much love. She came through and dropped 20 more. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll be back here tomorrow to react to Kendra G. I got a fire show planned for y'all tomorrow. I will be here. I will be here. Okay.
Okay. But it's whatever. I'm a spontaneous person.
Okay. Okay, your question.
Do you watch football?
Unfortunately, I love me some football.
Okay. Who's your team?
Them Houston Texans.
Oh, no, she didn't. Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
You don't like the Texans?
No.
Who's your team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, no, keep walking. She's a cheese. Keep walking.
He's joking, but you actually really meant it. I've seen 2 couples sitting together with 2 different jerseys on Super Bowl. Men don't care about that type of stuff. Like the fact that you did that, you just didn't like him. And that's cool. But because I think if you really like the guy, you would just, y'all want to know why this dude is eating shit? It's not because he's not accomplished. It's not because he's not successful. It's not because he isn't organized and put together. He's mature. He's not a criminal, obviously. They don't like him because he's not acting like abrasive. And he ain't giving them Tyrone vibes. He's not giving those Tyrone vibes. That's the truth. Much love to Amazement17. He drops in on the show. Also, he says, nobody can sexualize you unless you do it first. That's profound. Absolutely true. You got to be a role. You have to be a participating factor in that.
Yeah, I mean, we beat y'all last time we played.
Oh, disrespectful. Hey, CJ, redeem me, fam. Redeem me.
And again, it's like, man, I really wish you the best, man. To pop a balloon on somebody's favorite team. And again, it's just, as a woman, you can be into football so much that it's actually unattractive. We don't care. The other girl in the black jumpsuit right here, who's got a nice body, was like, oh, I can be like a man and woman at the same time. That's what's different about me. We don't want our woman to kind of be like a man. What are you talking about? We don't want our woman to be like a man a little bit. We don't want our woman to be like a man at all.
Okay. Is he your type? I know you kept your balloon.
He's not.
Why'd you keep your balloon?
Oh, I don't know.
Is she your type?
She ain't bae.
Okay. So if you saw her walking down the street or at a restaurant, sitting by herself, you wouldn't approach her?
Nah, I just keep going. She ain't bae. Say it again. Say something else.
Your question?
I'm trying to be serious, but you like you're making me laugh. What do you do in your free time? Like,
I like to spend time with family. Play pool. You know, we black, so we gotta do a barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
yes. Okay. You live in Houston or?
I'm actually from Kerberville, but I've been here for the past 10 years?
Okay. And you say you're military. Are you reserved, active?
I'm National Guard.
Oh, okay. I come from a military background. I'm not military, but I have parents that were military, so.
Okay. All right.
So I know about that life.
Okay. And your question?
I like to travel.
Okay.
So do you have a passport? And if you do, where's the last place you've been?
I do have a passport. The last place I've been was Italy.
Really?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do me.
What you know about Italy?
Hey, the food be hitting.
Don't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let them go, but we're gonna talk about that.
What's the last place you've been?
I just came back from Cancun 2 weeks ago. So that was my first. I've been to Cabo. I've never been to Cancun. It was a time was had. So.
All right. Your question.
If you had to come up with a first date, what would be your vision for it?
It just depends on the person, because I got to know your vibe, what you into, and then what you like doing. So that way we can go based upon what you like to do, and, you know, we can make it beneficial for both of us, where we can have a good time.
Okay.
All right. You have your toothpick?
I do have my toothpick.
You were going to have to pop. Okay. So now you're going to have to pop one balloon since she popped.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, Lordy. Lordy. Had to make this walk.
Lord have mercy. I got on heels.
I mean, but you know, white forces get dirty. I'm playing. I hate to do it to you. You be a cold travel buddy.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
She ain't bae.
It's all right.
Is she attractive?
We don't give out free compliments.
Oh,
okay. Is he your type?
No.
Why'd you hold your balloon?
I was just trying to hear him out.
I don't believe you. You actually got moist when he mentioned Italy. You just lying. This is why you need to go to the gym, get in shape, so that you don't have to, like, deal with this. When a guy is dealing with a bunch of options and he's put in this kind of unique dating scenario, when he doesn't have anywhere else to rule a woman out, you better believe he's going to rule her out on fitness. When you could go home with something tight that don't look sloppy and don't remind us all the time that, like, you've been bust down by multiple people and all that stuff, you don't got all these diminishes and stuff, like, it helps your value. A lot of times your value goes down a lot of the times when it doesn't look like you put a lot into your body. Guys don't want to, it's already hard enough taking sand to the beach. If I'm going to take sand to the beach, it's going to look good. It's going to be some good sand. It's going to be like silk dust or some shit. that's even possible.
So.
Okay, let's find out why she popped. Why did you pop?
I'm not bae. I just know that's gonna be the answer when they come back. So I just want to let you know I just wasn't bae. That's it, really. That's it.
She already knew. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, for the 2 remaining balloons, I'm gonna have you ask the ladies a question.
Okay. So my question to you is, what's the company that you keep? What type of people influence you? Like, who do you hang around?
At the very moment, no one. The person I used to really hang with was my mom. That was my big influence, and she just recently passed 2 years
sorry
ago.
to hear that.
So I just been getting my life back together and getting my mind back right and alienating myself from, past friends and things of that nature, just to see where I want to go right now in my life. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
might
the
be
people
goofy,
that
but
I keep around is business-like
he knows
people.
how to be a man. He's
I don't
just
like
silly.
messy people.
Amen.
I am 37, so I just don't have time. My circle is very small, so I don't have time for, a lot of people.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. Okay, here's the hard part. You have to pop one balloon.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta do this?
Yes.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of lazy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And why'd you pop this lady's balloon?
She got a lot going on.
What's a lot going on?
You just do, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you do need to be around people that can influence you. Because I see it like this. If I hang around 4 broke folks, I'm gonna be the 5th broke folk. Not saying you are that, but I'm just saying in general, like, you need influence, like people that's motivate you. Like, for instance, one of my biggest motivator is my agent, Jameson. And he's always put me on real estate. He's always put me on, hey, you need to read this, you need to do this, just so I can stay apart with what's going on in this world. So I can be, financially secure the way I wanna be.
Okay.
Wolfpack.
Could you scoot right over there for me?
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Do you have any questions for him?
I have 6 kids with one person. Do you have children? And
Yes, I do. Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I got 2.
You have 2?
Mm-hmm.
With the same person?
Of
I'm gonna let you all know something. Having 6 kids by one person does not make it like that much better than having 6 kids by 6 baby daddies. I can tell by how a lot of you women talk. You like, I got 6 kids, but they were in a marriage though. And it's like, to be honest, I mean, that's good information. That does help us like get an idea that you're not reckless. But I'm telling you, those 6 mouths and those 6 stomachs and those 6 attitudes, it's still the same circumstance. And if the dad is still involved, like our first guy mentioned, it's probably like an even more uncomfortable circumstance. It's 6 potential people who I could end up in an altercation behind. Because this is somebody else's seed who loves them more than I could possibly even think about. He birthed them. No matter how much I say I love him, he had them. So,
Of course.
Okay. Is 6 kids a problem or?
We gonna make it do what it do. Take them kids to Whataburger.
Okay, do you have any questions for her?
Is you bae?
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah.
We got bite. So we have a match? We got bite.
Are we matched?
I mean, you said how old are you again?
I am 33 years old.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
look, even the woman threw her hands up back there because even black women are starting to realize, telling you, there's just no pleasing black women. Like even single mothers who got 6 kids who desperately need a stepfather. She's like, nah, you're a little bit too young. Her kids are probably back at home like, hey, Ma, he seemed pretty cool. Hold on. Kids are probably back at the crib like, Mama, what you doing? Like, that's what you said. Like, we tired of not having it. Like, He was trying to take us to Whataburger.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
It's just sad. This is just sad. And I try to advocate for single mothers. I'm one of the only, that's probably why I lose subs sometimes. It's because I try to advocate for things that other people don't even want to advocate for in men advocacy. Most men advocacy people are like, no stepmothers, just period. Boom. And I just say, no, they're not helpless. They just say and do the wrong things. It isn't that we don't want them. I remember desiring single mothers when I didn't have any kids. And this shit was real. This shit was real. He looks like the best kind of stepdad. He doesn't even look violent. He looks like he's gonna have him laughing constantly. He looks like a good time. He's a military dad, so he's probably not gonna play no games at the same time. Lady, do you know what you're doing here? And now listen, I'm certainly not saying that you have to like this man. Because hell, maybe you don't like him right away. But again, there gets to a certain age where women have to start tapering away from their more shallow conditions. Like, oh, I need a guy who talks to me a certain way. You're not in your 20s anymore. You need a man who's gonna come in and help you raise 6 illegitimate children. And yes, they're illegitimate because you didn't stay with the father. You and the father of the child made them illegitimate. They're not illegitimate because I don't like them. They're probably beautiful and great kids. But you made them illegitimate when you left their father and you wrecked your home and you left your father and you left their father. Or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is. And I'm not assuming that you left him. I don't know, but if he's not around, and the numbers say 9 times out of 10, you probably left.
Hold on. No, why did you pop?
Tragic.
You have a great personality. It's just, I was really indecisive with the age. And 33 is just too young for me. It's too young.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. All right, you can. Okay, unfortunately, all the balloons have been popped.
Dang.
It was fun having you up here, though.
I guess so.
What a time-wasting woman.
Hey, Houston. I'm looking for Bay.
Thank you.
I must say, it's very difficult being a pleasant-natured black man in society. And it always will be. There will always be some sort of cost for not being a threat, black men. And isn't that nuts that the more you present yourself like you aren't a threat, you're easygoing, you're like, you don't even seem like you would hurt a woman. Women are turned off, especially black women. You look boring to them. You don't look like a good time. There wasn't anything wrong with that guy, in my opinion. He was a little goofy. He was a little over-animated, but to me, people who had dads who were like that growing up were even happier than us kids who had disciplined fathers, but we were better off because we were more successful because we had disciplined fathers. We envied the kids who were 8th place and had kind fathers. Because fathers who don't push their kids militantly, I'm not gonna lie, they don't do well in like athletics and stuff like that. That's true. And in the entertainment world. The Jackson 5 was better. The Jackson 5 were who they are because of Joe Jackson. Come on, y'all. We know this to be true. But again, man, you really made a mistake here. I've never been so sure. He's 3 years younger than you. Even if he was 5 years younger than you, he might be one of the only men in the dating market who are going to give you an honest look. And I think you really, I don't care how many men are in your DMs right now, I bet you there won't be a lot of men ready to settle on you. And maybe he was too quick to want to accept the 6 kids. And that made you think maybe that there's another guy right around the corner ready to do the same thing. Nope. He's just a guy, he's just a rare guy who really doesn't care. And he's got 2 kids, but he doesn't need you to help him with his 2. He's ready to help you with your 6. And you're like, no, he's too young. I think you're connecting that to his demeanor and his personality that you don't find attractive. like the other women didn't. They didn't find his demeanor attractive. Isn't that ironic, though, that most of our women are disqualified at demeanor, but they disqualify good men when they have the right demeanor? Isn't that so profound? Like, when you just think about how that works, think about the good men in the dating market, the eclectic men, the Donald Glovers, the skateboarder black men, the anime black men, the gaming black men. Black women don't see these men at all, hardly, until they become famous or they become somebody notable. And then when they date a white woman who's okay with their eclectic personality, black women are like, oh, why like there wasn't no perfectly good sister you could get married to? Y'all need to stop with this stuff, because y'all don't like the men who are out, anything that's outside of Pookie or somebody getting punched or you getting cussed out, anything outside of chaos, y'all not even attracted to, in most cases. In most cases, y'all aren't even attracted to it. So, again, great show. We'll be here tomorrow for another one. Thank y'all for supporting. We definitely hit goal. We almost went 2 hours. Much love for coming through and supporting and rocking with your man, ThonLexy. I will be back for another show tomorrow with Kendra G. We're going to knock down 4 archetypes from Kendra G's show tomorrow, and then we're going to keep it going throughout the week. Thank you guys. Much love. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.